Hello my people, una welcome back to DIY farm. If na your first time when you dey watch our video, make you no forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified when we drop another video. So for today's video, we wan talk about drugs mixing for poultry farming. Different drugs when you fit mix to cure various sickness for your poultry farm. But before we go start, we need define wetin drugs mean for poultry farm, or wetin be poultry drugs. Well, to start, drugs na substance when dey help to prevent or cure sickness. So poultry drugs na substance when dey help to cure or prevent sickness to attack your bird. And again, these drugs dem dey still help birds make dem grow well, make dem dey healthy, make dem dey agile. So every sickness dem get things or organism when dey cause them, and no be the same organism dey cause all sickness. So because of that, I go show una how we go take mix different drugs to different sickness for your poultry farm. So make we start. Stay with me till the end of the video. You will really learn plenty things. So the first sickness wey we go talk about na pox. Pox na virus dey cause am. So make I show you the drugs wey we go mix to try cure this kind sickness. Okay, see am here. Na these drugs you go use, dem dey call am pox cure. Na drugs wey dey help to kill pox for your bird. So make we see the composition. The composition there dem say sulfur-damine toxin, ampicillin, betnasol, proline hydroxyase, ascorbic acid. These fowl pox drugs, e dey help to kill pox for your poultry farm. So how you go take measure am for them? You just use small spoon, something like this. You cut your drug small, you mix am for their water 1 or twice in a day. Still see another type of fowl pox drugs. See another type again. You fit mix the two together. E dey help to cure pox for your poultry farm. The second one na coccidiosis. Coccidiosis na parasite dey cause am. Some of the signs of this coccidiosis na your bird go dey shit water, dem go dey shit blood, and dem no go get weight again, dem go lose weight. So the drugs wey we go use cure am, that drugs go contain chemical wey dem dey call amprolium. This amprolium na strong anti-coccidiosis drugs. So see one of the drugs wey we go use, Amprol, Bovit Amprol, anti-coccidiosis. If you see the indication, then they say for prevention and treatment of coccidiosis. If you see the composition there, then say wetin they write there, amprolium. Amprolium na strong chemical when they help to fight coccidiosis. So how you go still do? You just measure with this spoon, small, put for their water. Still see another anti-coccidiosis drugs, beta-cox. Wetin e dey help to do is say prevention and treatment of coccidiosis in poultry and rabbit. You see, you see the content there still contain sulfur-damidoxine, sulfur-damidine, daviridine, and vitamin K. These drugs, you fit mix the two together. It will help to cure this kind sickness for your poultry bird. Another sickness we want to talk about now. Another thing we want to talk about now, which drugs you go miss when go help to give your bird appetite. Well, we get something like multivitamin. Multivitamin go fit help to cure, e go fit help your bird make dem get appetite. Ma show una. See them here. Multivitamin. E dey help to cure, e dey help to make your bird make dem get appetite, and e dey help your bird make dem fat. See am again. Multivitamin SP. I'll show you another type. See am. Multivitamin SP. See am ba? Multivitamin is carefully formulated for livestock. It prevents vitamin deficiency as a supporting supplement in combating and rehabilitation from disease. It builds immunity in livestock. It makes bird vibrant. It boosts egg. And again, you fit still give your bird glucose. Glucose too go still help them make them get appetite. But normally this glucose, you dey give them maybe the first time when you bring your bird come. Now you dey give them this glucose. Another one where we'll talk about na bone. If your bird gets bone problem, which drugs you go use? You go use drugs where they call calcium nutrient or calcium plus. See am here. This calcium na chemical when they help your bird bone to strong. It dey make bone strong. It dey cure bone disease for your bird. It's a treatment in calcium and phosphorus deficiency in all livestock. Uses for shellless egg inlaying bird, soft bone and poor bone formation. So what you go do, you go just cut am small, put am for water for them. Make we talk about cough. Cough na bacteria dey cause am. So we go use drugs wey they call antibiotics to treat am. And again, these antibiotics, they contain something like tetracycline, tylosin, doxycycline. Those are antibiotics with that. So you go use these drugs. See this one where they write CROD specific, an effective cure for respiratory disease. And be this. So mostly the content where they write in erythromycin, tylosin. You just cut some more, mix for water for them. If you still use this drug where they call tyloprene, it will still help to cure cough. If you still use this tylosuper na antibiotics, EB. You fit mix the three of them together, as you see here for the screen. Mix the three of them together for water for them. It will help your bird make you no cough. Still see this one where they write home farm CROD. It will help to prevent cough for your poultry birds. Make we talk about infectious coryza. Infectious coryza na still bacteria they cause the sickness for your bird. So which drugs you go use cure am? Okay. You go still use tyloprene and this CROD too. This one too go help am. We could talk about tyloprene. As we don't already talk about the content, mostly the indication there and the dosage. He said for the prevention and treatment of CROD, infectious coryza, infectious sinusitis, synovitis, and sarcoitis in poultry farming. So this tyloprene are very good. This tyloprene are very good antibiotics for your poultry farm. So it is very important to make you use them. And drugs when they help kill that one, we get drugs like tylosin titrate, doxycycline, oxytetracycline, tetrasin. All those ones that they help to kill coryza for your poultry bed. So you will just mix them together with other antibiotics, then when contain oxytetracycline anti-leucine too. It dey help. Even drugs when contain fulcin, it dey help to kill bacterial infection for this infectious coryza. We'll talk about fowl typhoid. Fowl typhoid na still bacterial disease, so you go still use strong antibiotics to kill am. Another thing too, another method where you go still use to cure the disease, you go use tetracycline and multivitamin. Make I show you. Oxytetracycline hydrochloride, soluble powder, tetracycline. If you mix the two together, it go fit help to kill fowl typhoid for your poultry farm. It go help to cure that kind sickness. What about if you want your bird make it grow fast? Which drugs you go use? What you say there? Bovit fatina. It's a combination of antibiotics, vitamin, electrolyte, and amino acid. These drugs too, it dey help your birds make them grow fast. You fit still give them multivitamin. You go put them for water for them. You fit still use this bioadmins. Bioadmins too, na still strong growth promoter for your poultry farm. This one na for food, you dey mix am for them. You fit still use DS growth fast. It dey help to dey make your bird make them grow well, make them dey vibrant. If you mix them for water, it go help. But this one na feed. This one with bioadmix, na feed you dey put am for them. What about for viral disease like gumboro, bird flu, Newcastle disease, marek? Wetin you go use? Well, the thing wey go help to prevent this kind of disease na vaccine. Vaccine dey very important. No be say vaccine dey cure am, vaccine dey help to prevent this kind of disease. But you fit still use antiviral drugs to cure this kind of sickness. See am, viral remedy. You fit still mix am for water. Oxycent WSP, you fit still use am for water. Na antiviral drugs be that. Or you fit use drugs wey they call am extra vaccine. It dey help to prevent, but vaccine na dey very important. What about stress? If your birds then dey very stressful, wetin you go give them so that they go gain body power? You fit still give them multivitamin. You fit still give them glucose, and make the water dey cold for them so that their temperature go dey normal. The last one we want to talk about na worm. We want to talk about worm. Which drugs you go give them when it go help to cure worm? This Mevadex, mebendazole, USP. So drugs when you go give to cure worm for your poultry farm, the drug will contain chemical what they call mebendazole. See am here. Mebendazole. You go give them drugs when contain this one. It will really help them. It will help prevent worm for your poultry bed. So now wetin we just talk about for today's class. So I hope say you don't learn something. Abeg, make you subscribe. Follow us for Instagram for DIY Farm. Like and follow our Facebook page for DIY Farm, and still subscribe for our YouTube channel. Share the video so that other people go watch and then go benefit. Abeg, if you get any question, make you drop the question for the comment section below. Thank you as you don't stay with us till the end of the video. We hope to see you for our next video. Help us make we reach 1K for YouTube, 1K for Instagram, and make we get plenty followers for Facebook. Thank you. We will see you for next video. Bye bye.